Tigers, Bulldogs, Saints. Welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Smithville, welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Tom Duggan here with the hungriest television crew around. Well, are we television? I guess we're not really technically television. With the hungriest sports crew around.
My parents watch us on television because
good.
They said the phone was too small.
Yeah, they're right. It is. And if you know how, you can, get it hooked up where you can watch it on television. It's pretty cool. So, regardless, we're glad to be here this morning. Casey, I thought he was going to die to get a chicken biscuit. He was, I mean, we really literally got him about a couple of minutes ago, and I think you'd have walked out if you'd not got one, Casey.
I would have gotten up, I can tell you that. Hey, this is the whole reason I show up out here. This is why I wanted us to come here so badly. I knew what would happen. So,
well, we do appreciate Chris Jones and all the folks having us here at KFC Taco Bell, and for feeding all of our guests and our crew, taking good care of us here. Can y'all stop by and see them? You don't just have to come get a chicken biscuit. They got chicken all the time, and of course, if you like Taco Bell, plenty to choose from there. I actually saw Taco Bell's got like this Diablo chicken nuggets that they're doing right now. I might have to try that out. I love me some hot chicken. Good stuff.
Tell them to put it on a biscuit for you.
I keep lobbying for,
Just tell her. She'll probably fix you one.
She probably would. Yeah, probably would. And I'd probably regret it after a while, but I would certainly eat it. Y'all, we got a lot of sports to talk about. There's a lot going on. We're wrapping up the regular season of spring sports. We're going into tournament time. Middle school baseball, middle school softball going into tournaments this week. Middle school soccer started their tournament last night as they got a win in their first round game. I think it was all good.
Yes,
believe
it was.
Okay.
It was.
I knew it was. They went to a shootout. It was 1-1. They went through regulation, overtime, and it came down to basically a shootout, and they won the shootout to advance on, and they'll play Warren County coming up on Monday. Middle school or West School, we'll talk about the baseball tournament coming up here in just a little bit. Coach Colter, Norris, and members of the baseball team will be joining us in the 9:20 segment to get caught up on the tournament there. We're going to talk some DeKalb Middle School golf later in the program as well. We've not had a chance to talk to the golf team. Coach Kenneth Gordon and members of the golf team will join us around 9:40 this morning. We'll get caught up with them. And, of course, we'll announce our Goodell Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Week. But here we go. This week, I think it's going to work out pretty good because middle school baseball, softball tournaments are this week. I don't know if Tiger baseball will start toward the end of the week or the following week. Maybe Daniel can clue us in if he has any idea when the district tournament will start. We'll start Thursday. So later on in the week, softball, I know they're holding off to the following week. They're going to start on the following Monday. So hopefully we can kind of spread all this out where everybody can get out and support all the teams.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a big crowd on Monday night at All Good, but,
It might rain.
It might rain.
Of course, it was supposed to rain today and yesterday and tomorrow.
Look, at this point, they got a really nice hill that leads right down into the softball field. So just bring you a box. You can put your kid on the hill, and they can either do a slip and slide or they can do the box slide like they do at the Little League World Series.
like Starwood.
So there was a couple of dads sitting up there on the hill, and I said, "Are y'all reliving your Starwood days?" And the kids were like, "What's Starwood?" And I was like, "Oh gosh."
It's a tragedy that there's a generation that does not know what Starwood is.
It's now a subdivision.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. But anyway, the tournament getting started on Monday. We'll start there because, like I said, we'll catch up with West School baseball in a few minutes. But Lady Saints taking on Stone Memorial in the first round Monday at 5 o'clock at Allgood. Kelly, this is a team that the Lady Saints played very early in the season. I think 2 of your first 3 games, matter of fact, was against Stone Memorial. That's been a lifetime ago, it really feels like. And, how's it feel different? And after finishing out strong with a great win at Allgood, who ends up winning the regular season, how do you feel the team is playing as you go into the tournament?
We're playing really well right now. Amanda is doing an excellent job with these girls. I'm just there to yell at them. But we have really brought into, we were trying to talk to them about some things, and they were kind of looking at us like deer in the headlights. And so we started showing them, like, because Coach Bond used to do this with us. Like, at the end of the week, he would show you your batting average.
Yeah.
And you did not want to have an E by your name when he was showing you batting average, because it meant you made an error that week.
Right.
And so we've kind of explained what's an error, and we've been explaining what the difference between on base percentage and batting average, and some of them were like, well, my batting average is not very high, and I was like, to get in the Hall of Fame, it's like 300, guys. I was like, you have to understand everything is not a hit either. Just because you get on base is not a hit. And so we've been trying to go into that area with them, and they seem to be picking it up. We did a really good job of hitting the ball. Yes, All Good made a ton of errors, but it was because they were really well-hit balls, and we had base runners on. Alexis did an excellent job putting bunts down and getting on. If she can do that, she's very successful. It makes the team very successful. Yep. So, and all of our 8th graders came in and hit really well on Thursday night. So we got a big win. We're excited to have a rematch with
Stone Memorial.
Stone, yep. Yes. It went back and forth who we were even going to play for about. We were told we were playing Warren County. Mm-hmm. So we're excited. It's fun time. Tournament time.
Absolutely. And, it all ended up kind of close. You had All Good 13-3. White County finishes 12-4. Warren 11-5. Stone 11-5. You guys were 10-6. But when you start looking at the results, Kelly, you were talking about this before we went on the air. Prescott's 5-11, but they've beat a couple of good teams. A lot of parity. I mean, up and down. I think until you get to Cumberland County and Avery Trace at the bottom, they've really struggled. But those first 7 teams there, I don't personally feel like, and I don't think you do either, there's any one team you could say, well, that's the team to beat.
Well, Avery Trace is not. Cumberland County already said they were not competing in the tournament. Avery Trace, because they finished last, were not in the tournament. So we're going to a 7-team tournament. There was no playing game.
Right.
But you look at the number 7 team, Prescott, beat White County early in the year. They have some really good wins. They played us really, really close. White County and us were the only teams to beat All Good. But then we couldn't beat White County, but Warren County beat them. And we ruled Warren County. And then Warren County, I mean, like, the tournament, we have said this tournament is winner take. I mean, like, it will be who is hot, because any team can beat anybody. I mean,
right.
and they've proven that. There's not a dominant team. I feel like anybody can be beat and anybody can win. It's just who shows up at game time.
The tournament in its entirety, barring weather, forcing something to have to be moved and all that, will be played at All Good, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So bring a chair, because they have no bleachers. And when I say, well, I shouldn't say that. They have bleachers that 4 people can sit on it. I'm not even like, that's not an exaggeration. There's 4 people sat on them. That's about it. And go to the bathroom before you come.
All right. Again, that's 5 o'clock on Monday. The Lady Saints will be playing Stone Memorial, and there'll be a second game that evening at 7 o'clock. No?
No. So there's no game, because there's only the one game on Monday.
I'm looking at okay.
White County was the 2 seed, so they get to host 2 games on Monday. And then everything else, I think, is played at All Good. But that bottom part at White County, that Tuesday could be played at White County.
At White.
But everything says TBA, so we don't really know where they're going to play that.
So the one game at All Good, and then White County Prescott, as you mentioned, that'll be at White County, 5 o'clock on Monday. Warren County and Upperman will play at 7 o'clock at White County, and then we'll see. Of course, if you win, you will be at All Good, because you'll play All Good on Tuesday at 5 o'clock.
Yes, if we win, we play on Tuesday. If we lose, we don't play again till Wednesday.
Lady Saints have won 6 of their last 7. And I'm ashamed to say the one game that you lost, I was there for. I'm bad luck. I'm bad luck,
well,
I'm telling you.
Okay, you're kind of like Chris Moore is for the baseball team. I started to question his relationship with God the other day. He's the one that prays before each game out there.
You have got him torn up, too, because I see Chris at the gym, and he brings that up quite often, that how hard a time you've been giving him. He was happy that they had won a game earlier this week that he prayed at, because he said, my prayer record's improved a little bit. I hope that makes Casey happy. So you've really got him torn up. Kelly, while we're on middle school softball, I've got to bring up, because of all of our spring sports teams, the Lady Saints JV has had the best season of anybody out there. They finished 16-0. They scored 152 runs. They gave up 13 runs. If you've not seen the Lady Saints JV play, and I know most of these games are 2-3 innings, but my goodness, that's impressive.
So we're playing at All Good on Thursday night, and they gave up a run early. Like, I think the first inning they gave up a run. And, of course, we're pitching two of our sixth graders in varsity right now.
Right.
So we're not really pitching them in JV. And so they gave up a run. I don't know. They came back, and we tied it up in the top of the third. And so it was still tied. And these are, quick. We hadn't even played an hour yet. It had been like 30 minutes, and we played these 3 innings. And they let us play a fourth inning. And I looked at these girls, and I was like, y'all about to lose your undefeated record. And they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, y'all hadn't lost all year. And I was like, you're about to lose it. I said, oh, they went and put five runs up.
They just need a little motivation.
But this has been something that was very important to Amanda and I, was to play this JV. One, we play everybody every night. I mean, everybody gets to play every night, every time we have a game.
Yeah.
So these parents, it helps with the parent problem. Why is my kid not getting to play? They are getting to play. But it really has. We've had a couple of the seventh graders say, or couple of the eighth graders say, well, I didn't get very much playing time. This is the first time I've really gotten to play coming into their eighth grade year. And I told Amanda, I was like, we can't have that. I was like, we cannot. We've got to play as many JV games as we can. And so we really invested in them. The girls work really hard at it. Addie Molinay right now and Emilette Aldino have been carrying the pitch and load for JV since Kyla and Ayden have been moved up to varsity. But and Ayden, like if they don't get to pitch that day, we'll pitch one of our sixth graders just to get them some innings worked. But they have done a really good job, and the defense has done a really good job. We moved kids around a lot to try to see what will work for next year, because we know we're going to have to replace, Alexis in center field and Aubrey at short and Zoe at third and Courtney plays some third and Zoe plays some catcher too. So we know we're going to have to replace those positions. And who are we going to do? And we just want to be firing on all cylinders when it comes next year. Like next year, we want to be the team that's hosting the tournament. Okay.
And we hope that's the case. A great season for the Lady Saints JV. Again, 16-0 and just an impressive run. 9 shutouts, and I think I was counting it up yesterday. It was like 14 of the 16 games were like 3 runs or more that the scoring margin was, so they've had a great year. Let's throw out a couple of housekeeping things before we go to break and get ready for the DeKalb West baseball team. First of all, Tiger Baseball had a game on the schedule Monday at Warren County. That game has been canceled. They will not play that game coming up on Monday. So the Tiger regular season is over. They will start district tournament next Thursday. We'll try to get some more information on that and have it posted on our Facebook page as soon as possible. Let's say congrats to Bryson Arnold of the Tiger football team. Signed a presidential scholarship this week with Maryville College. It's not technically an athletic scholarship. It's an academic scholarship. But Bryson, who was an outstanding offensive lineman and a great kid, by the way, just an absolutely fantastic kid. He's going to be moving on to play for the Maryville Scots football team, and said in his remarks about it, he hopes to come back and coach someday, too, and I think he very well could do that. So we want to send a shout-out to Bryson, congratulate him, and wish him the best as he heads off to Maryville. Tiger Head softball team is in action today. There's a doubleheader at Danny Bond Field starting at 2 o'clock. Against Clay County. Clay County will be having the best softball season they have ever had there. So it's going to be tough today for the Tigerettes. Coming up playing Thursday night, Friday night. They also play Tuesday night. A lot of softball here the last few days. They will play Monday night against Central Magnet. in their last district game. It will be 1986 night as the very first Tiger-Red team. The 1986 team will be honored and recognized during a ceremony at 5 o'clock prior to the game on Monday against Central at 5:30. By the way, if you get an opportunity, had a write-up on the Blitz page about that 86 season. Had a lot of fun writing that. A lot of good stuff in there. Talked to some of the players. So check that out. But come on out for that ceremony. I know there's a lot of sports, though, going on Monday. So everybody's kind of got to split their time. But if you get a chance, come out and take part in that. We'll talk a little more about tennis also coming up. Their individual district tournament starts this week. The Tiger tennis team ended up in the championship against Central Magnet this past week. Lost 4-0 after beating Watertown in the semifinals, but we'll break down some of the matchups that are coming up starting Monday in the individual singles and doubles tournament in Murfreesboro. All right, we're going to talk West School baseball when we come back. We've got DMS golf later in the program. Plenty to get to today on a busy Saturday. From KFC Taco Bell in Smithville, this is DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At DeKalb County Insurance, we proudly support our local sports teams, always rooting for the Saints, Bulldogs, Tigers, and Vols. And off the field, we're here for our community too, helping you understand your Medicare options with care and clarity. We're not affiliated with Medicare, but we're here to help you make informed decisions by finding the best plan that fits your healthcare needs. Open enrollment for 2025 runs from October 15th to December 7th. Give us a call to set up your Medicare evaluation at 615-597-0660, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please note, we do not offer every plan available in your area. Any information we provide is limited to plans we do offer. Go to Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to get information on all of your options.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Holmes Services is your trusted partner for comprehensive excavation and septic solutions. With a combined 30 years of experience, our team of skilled professionals deliver reliable, high-quality work for both residential and commercial projects. We understand the unique challenges of Middle Tennessee's terrain and provide customized services. From basic excavation to complex septic system installations, we have the expertise and equipment to handle jobs of any size or complexity. Put us to work for you. Holmes Services, 615-597-6287.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord. For 20 years, Southern Landscape Supply has been serving DeKalb County and the Upper Cumberland with everything you need to keep your lawn looking its best. From grass seed and fertilizer to top quality mowers and tractors, we've got you covered. And when it comes time for maintenance, our full parts and service department is here to keep your equipment running strong. Whether you're tackling the backyard or the back 40, trust your hometown experts at Southern Landscape Supply. Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville.
DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We're set to talk some DeKalb West School Bulldog baseball. Coach Colter Norris joining us along with Brantley Brooks, Ayden Buchanan, Logan Gard of the baseball team. Coach, good to have you on the show this morning. The regular season's done. You guys started the season off a little bit slow. I know, filling in a lot of parts. You lost a lot from last year, and we expected there to be some growing pains. Was that kind of the case early in the season? You kind of had to find people that fit the right roles?
Yeah, I think we had the guys. It just took me and Miranda a little bit of time to put the guys in the right spots.
So it's all coaching errors then, right?
Yeah. I'll take the blame for it. But yeah, we've had some guys that have not normally played the positions that they're playing right now. So it's all, everybody's learned a little bit. I've learned a little bit. So it's been good. So.
Coming down the stretch, you went 9 of 13, 7 of 9 in district. When did it start to gel, and how do you feel the team is performing as you get set to open the district tournament?
I think it kind of started with that doubleheader against Sparta. We look like a baseball team a little bit. And then here lately, the last 2 all good games, I've told them, all the boys after the game, I said, especially that last game, that was a baseball team. We're doing little things, base running wise, hitting, pitching. We're, not walking guys. We're making their, routine plays.
Sure.
So I think here lately we've played the best baseball we have all year, and I'm excited that it's clicking now going into district tournament. So.
From a pitching perspective, Logan and Brantley have both given you a lot of innings. Michael Ray fans pitch some, Aiden's pitched some. I mean, have you been impressed with your pitching and how it's progressed?
Yeah, so from the beginning of to the last couple of games, Brooks has, from the beginning, he struggled a little bit, locating and stuff. Had a lot of walks. It's hard to overcome, throwing a lot of walks, hitting people, stuff like that. Other guys, we've been kind of working, if Brooks starts, we'll roll in Zane or Buchanan. After that, we'll go left, right. And then, if Logan starts, we'll bring in Michael Ray, So, and then those weeks that they kind of mess with us a little bit, they shortened our season by a week. And we had to play, Prescott in a week where we had to play, who else did we play? I forget who. It was some other team. We played 3 district games that week. I was able to start Buchanan a game, and then Logan, Brooks, and have Michael Ray and Zane come in to, close those games. So from the beginning of the year, to the end, having 5 pitchers definitely helps, with stuff like that. So
before we get to the guys, let's talk a little bit about the district tournament and how it's going to work. Now, it looks like it's broken up into 2, separate sides. Warren County is going to be hosting the side you're on. Coming up on Monday, you play Stone Memorial at 5 o'clock. Warren County and Allgood play at 7 o'clock. Stone Memorial, of course, a team you saw, but you haven't seen them since back early in March. You're a whole different ball club now.
Yeah, I'm excited. That was the point where we did not have the pieces, I don't think, where they needed to be. Especially hitting lineup was different. Fielded positional on the defense side lineup was different. How I went from my starting guys to my guys who come in, everything was a little bit different.
Yeah.
And I think we found the groove here lately, and I'm excited to play them again. I am.
I don't want to put any pressure on you, but I've never lost a game to Warren County with any of the kids that's on that team. So just know that.
Yeah. And in fact, Casey made a bold statement yesterday. He said that y'all were going to beat Stone. He told me that.
I've got, like I said, if the boys have come out and they, not just baseball, but they keep acting the way the way they're carrying themselves, I think we got a very, very good chance of beating them.
Now, walk me through this. This is double elimination. We do know this. Yes, so obviously you want to stay in the winner's bracket as long as you possibly can to keep arms fresh and such as that. But once you get through this to the end of the bracket, if you make it to the championship game, will it be a series? How will that work?
So on our side, so if we have our teams there, we play Stone first. If we win Stone, we obviously will say Warren beats Allgood.
Yeah.
We'll play Warren County. The winner of that will move on to the championship of our side.
Right.
And then whoever comes out of that loser bracket will have to beat us twice. If we say we drop the first game to Stone, we will play the loser of Warren County Allgood. We'll say it's Allgood. We'll have to beat Allgood, and then we'll have to beat the loser of Warren County and Stone, and then we'll have to beat whoever won that twice.
Okay.
So it is a extensive process if we get in the losers bracket. I think we got enough arms, but I'm hoping we stay clear of that. So. And then like I said, if we get to the end of our side, we win the championship, we go and face the actual championship versus the other side. We'll say it's Upperman. We play Upperman. The winner of that will get to host. The loser will travel to, last year it was Wilson Central or Mount that's how it would fall. So
top 2 teams then do advance. Okay, we'll make sure that we clarify that as well. Let's get and talk to the guys. Some Brantley, we'll start with you and just how have you felt about the season? How do you feel about how the team is playing right now?
The team has done way better at the end of the season than the beginning of the season. We're actually swinging the bat now. We're not walking as many guys. It's getting a whole lot better.
Well, look at you coming there talking like that. I'm proud of you, man. Goodness gracious. I didn't expect it.
He did good. Now look at you.
Yeah,
you don't stop picking on him. From a confidence perspective, Brantley, tell us where you were when the season started. Tell us where you are now.
My confidence was very high at the beginning of the season stuff because, we just came off district champs and all that.
Yeah.
But it went down because we started losing games. We wasn't swinging bats. We wasn't doing what we were supposed to. But at the past a couple of games, the confidence has gotten way higher, picking each other up in the dugout and stuff like that.
You are a veteran of a good, long postseason run. You know what it takes to win in the postseason. What are you telling, especially some of your younger teammates, hey, we've got to do this to be successful in the postseason this year?
Try to swing the bat still, just like I said, and don't make as many errors, and just don't walk guys.
Yeah. Logan, let's come down to you. And
you should also teach that to the high school team.
Logan, you've had a great season pitching, a great season hitting the baseball. What are some things that you worked on coming into the year that you wanted to improve on and that you have been able to do so this year?
One of them was my changeup that I've been trying to get down, and then my fastball has been still good.
Yeah.
And since he's been, trying to hit, I'm always trying to pitch towards him, see if I can get him out.
Yeah.
Can you get him out? Most of the time? No? Uh-oh. Yeah. One says yes, one says no. We might have a challenge here. What's difficult about a changeup and throwing a changeup?
The arm release point where you have to get it. That's the most difficult for us.
What do you feel this team can accomplish in the postseason? We mentioned you started kind of slow, but you've been red hot lately. Can this team make a run and win this tournament, you think?
Yeah.
Who's the best team you've seen out of this district?
Probably Avery Trace or Warren County.
What makes them tough?
they have more leadership for them, and they know how to play.
You guys are the leaders of this team. You're the 8th graders. You're the guys everyone looks up to. I mean, as you pass along knowledge to the guys that are going to be here after this year, what do you tell them? You know, always remember this. What would that be?
Always trying to tell them to make sure they swing the bat at good pitches.
All right. Aiden, let's come down to you. And you've had a great year, too, pitching and hitting and fielding and all that. What's your favorite part of the game of baseball?
Probably fielding.
Fielding? What position you play in the field typically?
Catcher and third.
Catcher's tough, right? I mean, what do you like about that position, though?
That you get the ball every play.
Yeah. What's the most difficult part of catching?
That you get the ball every play.
Good answer. Third base, they call it the hot corner for a reason. You get a lot of shots down the line sometimes. How do you stay prepared at third base?
Want the ball.
Just want it all the time?
Ready.
Do you ever find yourself just kind of, if a ball's not been hit your way in a while, do you ever catch yourself zoning out a little bit?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. From a pitching perspective, what's your strength? Do you have one pitch that works best for you?
I only got 2.
Only got 2? Which one of the 2 do you like best?
Fastball.
Fastball. Can you bring the heat?
Sometimes.
Can you strike out either one of those guys? It's
Sometimes.
okay to say yes.
Sure he can. Yeah.
All right, Casey.
Well, I've been waiting for this.
I know you have.
Hey, I'll start with Colter. Just out of curiosity, as far as the middle school, West School goes, which field looks better, the West School field or the middle school softball field?
Well, you know, me saying this because I am having to work on the West School field all the time. I think the softball field looks quite good right now, but the amount of times that I've seen Miss Kelly over there out there with a rake and mowing the lawn, I have not seen. So, but it does look good. Next year, I think though, after her comments last show, I'm gonna go up to Southern Landscape Supply, and I'm going to get me a little bit of grass seed, and that whole outfield's going to be green.
There you go. There you go.
Bringing in the connections then.
Yes, yes.
So it's been wild to kind of just follow along. Of course, not down there. Oh, the other question I wanted to ask, too, is rate your PA guy from last year to this year. Like, is it about even?
It's night and day.
Great.
It's night and day.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's night and day. He's doing a good job, great job. But they're just, like I said, it's a one-of-one thing.
Well, you know, it's one of them deals where you get called up from the minors to the majors.
Yeah.
So
you set the bar high, Casey. It's hard to achieve that level.
I watched Tom do the softball game last night, and he's the PA for them, and I'm like, man, dude, this guy sounds like he's actually a PA. It's like
I like your enthusiasm, though. I
just get in there and scream at everybody. So, talk about difference. How did you have to approach your coaching style this year as opposed, last year was your first year. Mm-hmm. You had that group go through. You got a new group this year, some of them. What have you had to do to make adjustments on how to figure out this team to figure out how to best to coach them?
It's kind of what we just asked Buchanan, and it's not just been him. It's been a lot of guys going to different spots, me throwing in 6th graders here or there. We've had Cantrell was in there at second base, didn't start playing him till halfway through the year. He's got some arm stuff going on, so I put him on the back burner for now. But it's just little stuff like that, throwing guys in right field, left field. They're guys who were not even on the team last year that I'm throwing in. We're trying stuff, base running. Buchanan said that he plays third and catcher, and the last couple games he's played left field earlier in the year. Last game he started at second base. So it's kind of finding athletes who are utility guys and putting them in spots that normal guys, when Brooks is on the field and he's not pitching, he's going to be at first base. You know, it's finding guys who are not not doing that for me, and who are like Buchanan, and who can kind of go out there. They've never done it in their life, but they've got enough ability that they can go out there and do a good job. So,
was there just a moment that hit in the middle of the season, or like an aha moment or something? It seemed like somewhere in the middle, you sort of figured some things out, made some changes, and it just started clicking then.
I think lineup-wise, offensively, probably our Livingston series we really started having some quality ABs. You know, we weren't leaving guys stranded. We were, you know, if we got a guy on second, we're moving him over with the ground ball to the right side of the field. You know, we're not just sitting there watching you know, half of our strikeouts this year, I would put a lot of money on our backwards. We're not even swinging the bat. And here in the last little bit, we are cutting that down tremendously, maybe 1-2 a game. And I think offensively, moving some guys around in the lineup, they're seeing, you know, the guys in the front of the lineup are seeing some off-speed stuff, getting some guys up there. That way the guys that were up there, moving them down in the lineup, they're seeing more straight fastballs, and, you know, they're able to, you know, put the ball in play a lot better down there. So.
Yeah. So you had a couple. Well, you had Warren County added to this year.
Yes.
You would think that would give them a huge advantage over everybody.
They've got a lot more kids. It's just like their football. It's just like, you know, basketball. They've got a lot more kids, so their pool that they get to choose from is a little bit better. But I think we're a better all-around baseball team when it comes to hitting, defensively, pitching. Now I think the boys' confidence level is enough. You know, if we get out of stone, we get to Warren County, I got full confidence in my guys.
Well, boys, and that's what I would ask y'all as a group. Are you excited about getting to play a rematch against Stone?
Yeah, we need our win back.
Well, I mean, so they faced you very early in the season. What do you think's different now than it was when you faced them the first time?
Our confidence and our hitting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's two of the most important things, you know. If you
gotta have it.
Yeah. If you can hit, you can you can win a lot of pitching battles, and you can out-hit errors sometimes too. So I was thinking about this. First of all, Colter talked to me yesterday. He said there was 4 8th graders. I had totally forgotten that Aiden Cook is an 8th grader. Like, did y'all take steroids or something and grow and just not offer him to Aiden Cook? Or he looks like he's to still be a 6th grader to me. So, Aiden, if you're out there, you know, rooting for you, buddy.
Are you saying he might be here? We just hadn't seen him.
No. And he's such a good baseball player. Is the thing.
He is.
It's unbelievable. I just didn't realize he had. I didn't realize he was an 8th grader, so that's on me, I guess. But, Logan, I was going to talk to you, but you've grown 3 feet this year, haven't you? Like, what have you been stretching out at home or something? Mom and Daddy pulling on each side of you or something to stretch you out? No? Okay, I thought they really were there for a minute. But in all seriousness, Aiden, how old are you right now?
13.
You're 13, so it's 26. What's your birthday?
May 31st, 2012.
All right, so you're going to be 14 then. Okay, so let me think about this. When you were, so he's 14.
I don't know what's coming, folks. I'm just going to warn you.
When you were 8, do you remember winning a championship over at the Little League field in the fall, COVID year when we played in the fall? You were pitching.
I was pitching.
Oh, it's coach. It was coach pitch back then, but you were the pitcher.
Fall ball? Yes,
Yep.
I do.
Yep.
Yes, the
Yep.
Cardinals.
Yes, the Cardinals. He remembers. Yeah. It was Ayden, a bunch of 5-year-olds, and the rest were girls, I think, and we dominated, baby. So it was. I think you won MVP that year. So. Yeah, one of my favorite memories, by the way. Still have that picture in my phone.
Are you saying you're the Bobby Cox of Coach Pitch?
No, I'm not. This is not on me. It was a true team.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that team could have went to Warren County and beat that team this year. I can tell you. That's all I had, Logan.
You done? My.
I didn't talk to Brantley directly, but I can talk to him after the show and tell him all I think. No, I'm just kidding. There is one question I would ask Brantley. No kidding. Is Corbin better than you?
No.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'd like to get Corb on here. We could settle that argument. In a fist fight, you don't think he beat you?
No.
Wow. We got to set this up sometime.
Oh, man. Colter, just a couple of things as we wrap up. Last year's experience, how does, and I kind of address this with the guys, but how do you feel like that helps this year's team?
Those guys, I think, you know, if we make a run, we're going to know we've been there before.
Yeah.
And that's kind of something that here the last couple of games we're playing better baseball and we're making the plays. And the guys, I'm loving it. We're getting pumped up. But, you know, at a certain point, it's like, enough, act like you've been here before,
Sure.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
We had to say that with Buchanan the other day. He made a phenomenal play, really pumped up, runs off the field. There's 2 outs, and he runs nearly in the dugout. I got to grab him and throw him back out there.
Getting ahead, man.
I think from last year, seeing the guys know we can go back. We can be there. We keep playing baseball like we've played the last game especially. We'll be back there, but I think it's act like we've been there before. There's a lot of stuff that they're middle schoolers. They do some dumb stuff, and I have to remind them, hey, we're playing the game the right way.
Right,
so,
right.
I think from last year, I think that's that'll.
You were super 8th grade heavy last year. This year's been a little bit different, and I know you kind of glance at the future as you're going through the season. You played a lot of 6th and 7th grade kids, I know, this year. Yes. How's that going to benefit you, and what kind of development have you seen among your younger players?
The younger guys from coming in, especially, the 7th graders, they heard a lot of it last year, so they come in, the Zanes and Michael Ray, the guys that are playing a lot of varsity, they've heard all this stuff before.
Yeah.
But my younger guys, like I said, Ayden, Cantrell, and Tate, and all those boys that, have been around baseball, they're still coming in and, they're learning stuff. They're seeing from the older guys.
Sure.
They're saying how we do things. And it's a little different for them. But I'm excited. Like I said, I've played, 3 6th graders this year in a varsity game. And next year, I've talked with Casey and some other people. There's a good group coming up next year. And then we'll still have our 7th graders that are playing this year, our 3 or 4 that's, playing varsity this year. So I'm, not looking ahead, we got a job to do right now.
Sure.
But for next year, I'm excited, to see, practice and, start putting people in different places and just seeing. So.
Well, we're excited about you guys again. Baseball's a tournament sport. You want to be hot at the right time. You're playing excellent right now. I know you don't want to take that for granted. You want to go in knowing it's a level playing field all across. But, guys, we got a lot of faith and confidence in you. We're excited about the postseason. And, Colter, we wish all of you good luck as the district tournament gets started this week.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
But remember, if you lose, you're out of the family.
That's right. That's right.
Coach Colter, Norris, Brantley, Brooks, Logan, Gard, and Aiden Buchanan joining us from the DeKalb West School baseball team. When we come back, we're going to shift gears and talk some golf. The DeKalb Middle School golfers are in the building. We'll have that when we come back to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change your car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC electrical and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Holmes Realty, and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Brain Your Brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
We're going from baseball to golf as we talk to the DeKalb Middle School golf team this morning. First chance we've had to get them on the program, and we're excited about that. Coach Kenneth Gordon here with us to start things off. Coach, it's good to have you, and I want to apologize first and foremost because I think y'all are a few weeks into the season before we kind of picked up and knew y'all were even playing golf, but y'all have had quite a season so far.
Yeah, we had a pretty exciting season. A lot of the kids are just growing and learning on the sport. It's one of those that has been coming up for the last couple of years, and it's been developing in DeKalb, and so it's been really exciting to watch these players play.
What made you kind of want to get involved and get this team together?
So shout out to Isaac Walker. He has been the coach for the last couple of years, I think last year as well. And he got promoted at his work. And so Kade, my son, came to me and he said, Dad, they're needing a golf coach at the middle school. And I said, okay, and so who are they going to pick?
Yeah.
and they said, well, if you try out, maybe you can get it.
Yeah.
I said, all right, well.
I love how he says try out.
I do like golf. I enjoy playing it. I really enjoy coaching it, seeing the kids develop, and just falling in love with the sport. And so went to the middle school. I applied, and they gave me the opportunity to coach a great team. And so really excited about being able to see these kids develop and learn and grow. And it's one of those sports where basketball, you kind of grow out of it.
Sure.
Baseball, you kind of grow out of it. Golf, you can stay with it.
Absolutely.
Even in your older years. And, it's just one of those where you just love to do it even after you feel like you can't do it.
Yeah.
So.
Coach, I know you've got 4 members of your team here today, but you've got a pretty good-sized squad. Tell us a little bit about the team. Who all's part of it this year?
Sure. So we have 5 8th graders. And we also have a few 7th graders and a few 6th graders. And so we have a good mix of players. We'll have a few girls here speak just a little bit. We got 2 of our 8th graders, Kade Gordon and Landon Holmes. And so we have a good mixture. And so once these 8th graders go off and maybe even play in high school, we'll have another group come in and continue to develop the game.
That's awesome.
I hate to tell you, if you try out for high school, Coach Pryor may recruit you to be his
Hey, listen. I don't mind helping where I can. I may not be the best, but I certainly enjoy coaching.
A lot of the players on the team, when they came in, do they have a lot of experience? Has it been kind of a mixed bag? Some do, some don't. I mean, from an experience, I guess, perspective, where would you rank this team?
Well, being my first year is kind of learning and growing. A lot of new ones. Caroline here has played a little while, and so does the other girls as well. Sydney actually has a swing coach, and I believe Caroline Chloe Judkins also has one. And so we have a good mixture of experience, but we also have some that this is their first year.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, our 8th graders, Kade recruited some of the basketball boys and said, hey, would y'all play golf? And they said, yeah, we'll play golf. And so we actually have first year 8th graders playing golf, which is a pretty neat thing. It's just one extra thing that they can add to their sports career, really, in middle school, because a lot of them played basketball and baseball and even football, and so now they added golf to their career of sports.
When you get a golfer, somebody that maybe has not played much or just really learning the basics of the sport, where do you start in terms of teaching? What's the first thing that they really need to know to get started with the game of golf?
So I think the biggest thing is learning technique.
Yeah.
Learning where they need to place their hands, where they need to place their feet, ball position, and not just going out there and just trying to whack it.
Yeah.
Going out there and really having an intention of, what do I want to learn today? What do I need to learn in my position of whether it's a 100 yards versus a 200 yards or 250. Everybody wants to go out there and just grab the driver and just grip it and rip it.
Right.
But really the game needs to be where it's controllable. On the short game, on the putting. And I've challenged a lot of our players, hey, look, don't 3-putt.
Yeah.
Try to do your best to 2-putt, because you could bring your score down, and that can make a difference between in a match where you win or you lose.
Yeah.
And so it's just learning the short game before they develop the big drives.
Sure.
And so they enjoy learning and getting the different perspective. And I told them, look on YouTube, look on different ways to, because your hands and your feet, your ball placement, everything is different from the next person, the next player. And so if you learn how to hone in on what you can do and what you can control, the sky's the limit.
Absolutely. Yeah. We got 4 members of the golf team that we're going to chat with this morning. Caroline Driver and Sydney Rigsby, our Lady Saints golfers, and then Landon Holmes and Kade Gordon. Caroline, we'll start with you. And ladies, if you move those mics just a little closer, just want to make sure we can hear you, because we will not hear you if they're not close enough. But Caroline, let's start with you. How long have you been playing golf?
I've been playing for a little over a year so far.
A little over a year. What got you interested in it?
I had a friend who was saying we should play, so we started playing, and I hadn't had any clubs yet, so we had to go buy some, but was played, and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to keep playing.
What do you enjoy most about golf?
I like getting to play with friends and my dad and just all the fun things about it.
What's been the most challenging part of learning the game of golf?
Probably like the mental game, just like after a bad shot, just like not worrying about it and just moving on to the next shot.
Yeah. What are the strengths you feel like of your game so far?
I would say like I'm hitting good shots with my pitch and wedge, and then just working on just hitting good shots. And
Yeah.
then
Is that something that you're constantly working on? And people may not understand in terms of practice, I guess, with golf. What do you do in terms of kind of practicing, preparing for matches?
we like to go out and play the course that we're going to play at and just get a feel for the course, and then really working on like every club and just every part of the game.
What's your favorite course so far that you've played?
Probably Sparta Country Club. It's just a really nice course.
Nice course. Sydney, let's come down to you. And how long have you been playing golf?
I've been playing for a little bit less than a year. I started last summer.
All right. What got you interested in playing?
I got interested because I had been playing basketball for a while, and I just wanted to kind of slow down the pace and try out something new.
You said pace. Basketball is really up and down. Golf, it wasn't kind of hard to adjust to a sport that's a slower pace.
Yeah, it was kind of hard.
You don't ever have any of the basketball instincts kick in on the golf course, do you?
No, it's a big change. It's way better, and I really like just slowing down.
What are some of the things that you feel like you've had an easy time grasping in terms of the game, and what are some things that you really? I'm still working on that. I don't quite have that down yet.
Just getting comfortable with my swing. I got kind of comfortable at first, but everything needs a little bit of work, so mainly everything around.
And you have a swing coach, correct?
Yes.
What does the swing coach, what are some things that they work with you on in particular?
They really work with my contact with the ball, because I'll struggle on, like, topping the ball or, like, pulling it sideways. It really just matters about how you hit the ball.
Yeah. What's your favorite course so far?
I really liked McMinnville because it was really nice, and the greens were all cut down. They were really pretty.
Weather has a lot of effect on golf, I'm sure, and you've probably played in elements where it's a little cold, it's a little warm. I mean, what's the perfect day in your mind for a round of golf?
I would say like a good 75 degrees, just not too hot, not too cold. It was really
nice sunny 75 day.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
A true golfer would probably say any day. Yeah. Probably.
I've heard that said before. I've heard that said before. Landon Holmes is next. And Landon, how long have you been playing golf?
I think I started actually playing, not just every now and again. I actually started consistently playing probably 3 months ago.
About 3 months ago. Yeah. What got you interested in it?
Kade, I was playing baseball at the time, and I wasn't really enjoying it. And it just really wasn't my sport. And Kade came to me. He was like, "Hey, golf's here." And so I was like, "Yeah, I guess I'll try it." And I've enjoyed it. So
I'm going to ask Kade the same question when I get to him. But did he have to do a lot of talking to talk you into it?
At first, yes, but then it just came to a point of talking to my parents about it, about quitting baseball and going to golf. So he didn't really have to talk me into it or nothing. I kind of just figured.
How much has it helped having Kade, Skylar, Harriet, guys that you play basketball with, having them on the golf team? How much has that kind of helped you?
It's so much more fun. It's like before games, it's not like you're not nervous, and it's just a lot more fun, you know, and it helps you just calm down, because in golf you need to just breathe and calm down and actually hit the ball, so that helps a lot.
Now that you've had about 3 months of playing the sport, do you see it as something you want to continue doing and getting better and maybe taking some coaching?
For sure. I really do enjoy it. I do see myself playing in high school, though, next year, too. So, yeah, I really enjoy it.
Now, I got to point this out. Landon had a birthday just a few days ago and actually shot your career best score, 44 on your birthday.
I did, yeah.
What was that experience like? I mean, was the fact it was your birthday kind of give you a little extra momentum?
Well, I actually kind of forgot it was my birthday the whole time. I was just like, I didn't really know what was happening. I was like kind of surprised at the end when I looked at my scorecard. I was like, oh, wow. And my mom was like, yeah, it's your birthday. This is, you shot your best. So.
That's pretty awesome. And again, I know it's limited. You say only 3 months, but some of the courses you've played, what's one that stands out for you?
Definitely McMinnville Country Club. They just had like a really hard course. It was really challenging.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So.
We'll let you give that headset to Kade. And Kade, you sounds like you have been the de facto recruiter for this this Saints golf team. You go to these guys and talk them into it. How tough was that?
Wasn't very hard because they're easy to talk to and easy to just get into the sport.
Yeah.
And when you see one person playing it, they all want to play. So it was kind of easy after I got Landon, because then Sam and Sky and all them wanted to join.
What's kind of your selling point on the game of golf? You go to somebody and they're not playing the game. When you tell them you'll love golf because of this, what would that one thing be you think that stands out?
It's not as fast paced, and it's calming, and you don't have to do much. You just have to stick to what you're doing and do it good.
Now, Kade, I get the impression you've been playing the sport for quite a while now. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been playing golf?
Around 2.5 years.
What got you interested in it?
Seeing my dad play.
Mm-hmm. Did you go with him a lot, just playing matches and kind of watching and seeing how the game is played?
Yes, sir.
What was it about the game that appealed to you, though? I mean, there's got to be something that you just really liked about it. What was it? Just the pace, or was there something more to it?
I saw the PGA and all that, and I seen that they were really good, and I just wanted to get to that level.
Do you
there's a story with Kade when I wanted to go out to the range and just enjoy just peace and quiet and just kind of my leisure. He said, "Dad, I want to come with you," and I said, I want to go by myself, enjoy a little time. I said, "Next time you can come." So the next time he came with me. He asked if we can go on the course. I said, "No, we cannot go on the course yet." I said, "I want to see you hit on the range." So for a good summer, we were out on the range hitting balls left and right.
Yeah.
And eventually he kind of just started getting really, really good, hitting some good shots. I think his best game is his short game with his wedge, and he does an incredible job. And I do want to insert this. All of these players that are up here has shot a personal best throughout the entire season.
That's awesome.
And so whether it's one of our girls or one of our guys, everyone has shot their personal best. So considering the years or the time that they have been playing, for them to do that is pretty incredible.
That is.
And so after that whole summer, he said, "I think I'm ready to go on the course." I said, "I think you are." And once that happened, once you outdrive your dad,
yeah,
you're pretty much ready. And so it don't take much to do that. But very, very proud of all of our players. Proud of Kade for recruiting some of our players, and it's just been fun to watch all of them.
That's really awesome. Kade, what is your personal best? What score?
A plus 339.
That's good, man. That's really good. You mentioned watching PGA. Do you have a particular golfer or golfers that you enjoy watching?
I like watching Scotty and Bryson DeChambeau.
All right. I guess you were into the Masters recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big time. So, Kelly, you got.
So when you're recruiting of the boys, what was your selling point?
Come join golf. I just said it, and they would be like, they went out to the course one day, and they were like, "This is kind of fun." And they just tried it out, and they loved it.
Now, so Landon having his best, does that kind of make you like, how does he come out and in 3 months have a best? and it took me a little while. Is that kind of frustrating, or is that exciting because he's on your team?
A little bit of both, because I wanted to get good quick, but I didn't. And when I saw him shoot his best, I was happy, but man, I wish I could have did that earlier.
Landon. Have you lost your golf clubs this year? Have you lost any of your golf clubs this year?
Okay. That was half my fault and not my fault at the same time.
I'm pretty sure your dad's saying that's all your fault.
He said that, but he didn't really want to get on to anybody else. He kind of targeted me on that.
So we're at a softball game at the middle school, and they come to watch. We were super stoked that they came and watched, and we were getting ready to clean up, and we're putting the trash in one of the trucks, and somebody goes, "Whose golf clubs are these?"
Oh no!
I agree. Let me explain the story though. So we were golfing, and then after, Skylar was like, "Hey, do you want to come to the softball game with me?" And so I was like, "Sure." And we went with his mom though, and my mom wasn't there, so I was like, "Can I just put your clubs in the back of Kenny's truck, because that's Skylar's uncle?"
Yeah.
So Skylar goes and asks him, And then he goes, yeah, you can. I said, okay, where's Kenny's truck? And he said, right there. And then I forgot the golf clubs. But they were, when Skylar called me, I was like, oh, I forgot him. I'll just go to Kenny's house and get him or whatever. He goes, that's not Kenny's truck.
Oh, no.
And I was like, well, Skylar, So it was his fault and my fault.
Okay.
If I wouldn't have forgot him, it would have been fun.
You might could have lost them and got you some new clubs.
That is true.
Sold your other ones, you could make some money. So you got to get more your dad minded there.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Landon did scare me a little bit because he broke a driver as we were on the range before a match, and it made me nervous. Thankfully, his dad had his set in the car. And said, you better get that quick because he just broke his driver.
Oh, man.
You're supposed to hit the ground. You're supposed to hit the ball.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Sydney, you said you wanted a slower pace. Did your dad have any influence on you playing golf? Does he play golf? Can you play golf better than him?
I try. He doesn't really play much. Most of my family don't really play, but he really thought that I would like it since I'm always high pace, and I want to just slow things down. And it's just really nice to get out there and play.
What is your favorite part of the game?
Oh,
is it chipping? Is it putting? Is it driving?
I like to drive, just because it feels more powerful, just getting up there to the tee and starting fresh in a new hole.
Awesome. What is your favorite part of the game?
Kind of like what Sydney said, driving, really fun. But I also like getting to hit pitch and wedge shots. I feel like I just do pretty good with those.
Do you have any trouble dragging your dad out on the golf course with you?
No.
I imagine most of these parents are loving. I figured he was going to say, I wanted to go and have my peace and time, but I had to take a kid with me. And so, because I can remember I was extremely pregnant with Marley, and I looked at Jake, and I was like, I need a break. He's like, I'm going to play golf. I said, take your son.
Yeah.
And I was like, and bring him back.
Not a
Do
bad
not lose
alternative
him.
because it turned out where he's pretty good, and so.
See, there's an excuse for you to go to the golf course now.
That's
Hey,
right.
we got to go practice.
Right. I got to go practice.
Coach, in terms of what's coming up for the golf team, do you have any more matches coming up? Do you have a postseason schedule that you'll play as well?
We do. We have a district tournament, and that's going to be held in Mount Juliet, Pine Creek golf course there. And a big shout out to Gina at the golf course there. She's been maintaining the course very well and making sure that everything is top notch. And so I really appreciate Gina for doing that. And our assistant coach, Miss Lori Hendricks, she's kind of behind the scenes doing all of the book work and all of the prep and making sure paperwork is done. And so I really appreciate it. We have a great team. But we do have district tournament May the 5th. I believe it's on a Wednesday. And so we'll have five boys, 3 girls that are eligible to play.
Okay.
And so we'll see how that goes. They give us a tee time. We score. And from there, we can either move on or what have you. So
that's fantastic.
We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do, and I believe it's 9 holes.
Okay.
And they will have their tee times. They will have their practice range. They will have all of the things ready for them when they're called.
Now, is your setup a lot like the high school? You match up players to play against each other, or is it just your team goes and plays, and then you combine the scores?
So the way that it works, at least for the middle school, is according to your home course, you can choose whether or not you can put your 1 and 2s together, 3 and 4s together, or depending on how many schools are brought in as well, because we've matched up with 2 other schools. So we've had 3 schools play. So 1, 2, and 3 will play together. 2, 3, 4 will play together. So kind of that concept. But at one time we had 4 schools playing in Smithville.
Yeah.
And so we have to match a foursome. But typically I prefer 1 and 2s, 3 and 4s, just because it brings that camaraderie, is that, that encouragement. A bad shot happens. Hey, it's okay.
Sure.
Let's get the next one. And so you have that. When it's just one person with other schools, it's kind of you're playing on your own.
Yeah.
And that mentality has to be sharper, has to be more direct.
Now, I know in high school, Coach Pryor is not really allowed to talk to them. He can give them water. Is that kind of the same thing that they do in the junior high? Or do they allow you to coach a little bit because these players are younger and they're learning?
So what I have been told and what I've read in the books here is that you're allowed to speak with them from the tee box, from the green to the tee box. Can't tell them what to use. You can't tell them what to do, but you can just encourage them and just let them know, hey, was that a good shot? Hey, would you have done this? Would you have done something different?
Yeah.
And so just kind of giving them a different perspective of what you could have done to get better, because that's the ultimate goal, is to allow them to learn on their own, but also give them a little guidance.
Sure.
And so letting them know, hey, it's okay. Bad shots happen, but we can recover, and let's look at the next shot.
Okay.
Now, do you have an adult that kind of goes with each group to kind of be
The
in charge? But
parents are there to encourage
Yes.
and support, and they've done a great job. We've got great parents that come out and take their kids, and they're always at the matches, and so they have to stand back just a little bit. But, you know, if a player hits a bad shot, they can't be like, oh, you couldn't, you should, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just that encouragement, and so there are rules, but it's a little bit more laid back in middle school, where it's not as strict.
Yeah. All right. Well, Coach, I want to personally thank you for, again, reaching out to us, and you've been sending results and stuff.
Absolutely.
We've been sharing it on our page. We appreciate that a lot. And before I go, and I know we typically save this for the end of the show, but since she's here, I want to go ahead and announce that our Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Week is Caroline Driver of the Lady Saints golf team.
Congratulations.
Caroline shot a personal best 46 in a match against White County and Smith County on Monday, April the 20th. That was the third best score out of the 9 girls participating. Caroline, a 7th grader, according to Coach Gordon, has continued to show steady growth and great determination, always striving to improve and give her best effort. Her hard work and commitment are making a strong impact on the team. So, Caroline, we'll be getting a plaque for you to present that to you. Congratulations. We wanted to announce that while you were here today. So,
Awesome.
Coach, guys, gals, thank you so much for coming out today.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be keeping tabs, and certainly the rest of the Wave tournaments, and looking for some great success in the postseason. Coach, thank you again.
Thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it.
All right, talking some DeKalb Middle School golf this segment. We'll come back. We're going to look at the week ahead as the postseason gets underway in DeKalb County Spring Sports. This is DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At DeKalb County Insurance, we proudly support our local sports teams, always rooting for the Saints, Bulldogs, Tigers, and Vols. And off the field, we're here for our community too, helping you understand your Medicare options with care and clarity. We're not affiliated with Medicare, but we're here to help you make informed decisions by finding the best plan that fits your healthcare needs. Open enrollment for 2025 runs from October 15th to December 7th. Give us a call to set up your Medicare evaluation at 615-597-0660, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please note, we do not offer every plan available in your area. Any information we provide is limited to plans we do offer. Go to Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to get information on all of your options.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Home Surveillance is your trusted partner in video surveillance equipment. Our team understands the critical importance of safeguarding your family and securing your business assets. We offer comprehensive solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring peace of mind through advanced technology, and expert installation. As a locally owned and operated business, we take pride in our community and strive to build lasting relationships with our customers. Let Holmes Surveillance help you protect the things most important to you. Give us a call at 615-597-6287. In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Holmes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Brain brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
For 20 years, Southern Landscape Supply has been your hometown lawn care source in DeKalb County and the Upper Cumberland. From mowers and tractors to seed, fertilizer, parts, and service, we've got all your lawn care needs covered. Plus, we have the top name brands available, from Bad Boy to Hustler, Shindaiwa, Red Max, and more. When it comes to your lawn, don't play around with the rest when you can have the best. Southern Landscape Supply, your neighbor in lawn care. 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookville.
Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Coming to you from KFC, Taco Bell, and Smithville. You know, we don't promote enough of their specials and stuff. I hope they can see like this stuff on behind us. $10 Tuesdays, you can get 8-piece drums and thighs. $10.
I'm going to tell you something. That chicken biscuit, I mean, I know I've said this before. That is the best biscuit I have ever eaten. Like, ever.
Ever.
I've eaten a lot of biscuits, okay? So I feel like I'm somewhat of an expert in this field. It is my number one favorite biscuit.
I was just about to ask you, you talking about the biscuits you had today in particular or just the biscuits here in general?
Every chicken biscuit I have ever had in this building every one of them has been better than the last one. That's all I can tell you.
Okay,
So,
it just gets better and better,
yes,
right?
Yes.
They don't have a Taco Bell biscuit, do they? Nacho Bel Grande biscuit.
Yeah.
Hey, I could come up with some food combinations, you know. Single guy, you just got to make ends meet sometimes.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Anyway, we've had 2 good segments today. Colter and the guys are always good to have on and talk. Colter, he's so young, and yet his baseball knowledge and his acumen for coaching are out of sight. He impresses me every time we sit down and talk the game. He loves it so much.
And I've told him this. Like I was a little nervous last year because I knew what the 8th grade had, and it's just like Amanda. I've said this numerous times. Amanda was the perfect hire for this softball team. She knows what she wants. She wants to get done, and Colter is the exact same way. And I think also him being young, he is a lot more relatable to the kids. Yeah. And they will perform for him better than they would us. They're used to us yelling at them. But I mean, especially with our group playing travel ball, they were used to Ronnie and Matt, who invested a lot of time in the kids. But they,
Yeah.
Colter's just like, really?
Let's throw strike.
Yeah. And Colter's like, really? Come on. He was like, and he had a very, like, if they would mess up, he was like, so what? Go to the next thing. And I think that has been really great. His youth has been very good for that baseball team and for the culture of baseball, and he does a really good job.
He's even keeled. I mean, I just everything about him. He just is so impressive as a young coach, and he may want to coach down there for years. But I think if he wants to make a career out of coaching baseball, he could go a long way.
I just love aggravating him about the fields.
Yeah,
like,
he appreciates that.
And well, I mean, he'll call me at the West School. He's like, can you go pull the lawnmower out? Can you go do this? And I know last summer something happened with the lawnmower. He's like, is there any way you can go mow the grass? And I'm like, he's like, have Maddox. And I'm like, we got it. We'll cover it. So it's really great because I've called him a couple times. I'm like, hey, can you go water the field for us, please? Because we're both at the other school. And I said, it would be nice if in the spring we could just swap for the afternoon so we could get our fields together. But he does a really good job. And he takes very, very much pride in how that baseball field looks.
Does.
And
Well,
he's done a really good job with it.
You know, I mean, Colter's been around it all of his life, and he's his father's son.
Yeah.
His daddy's been around it all of his life. Of course, Daddy owns Southern Landscape Supply, and so of course that field it has to be good,
Yeah.
But his dad was great. I know we bought new turf last year for the indoor, and we didn't get it put in, and they spent most of the winter. And I went by on a Saturday after we had the Blitz, and I spent probably an hour down there talking to him. But they had been working on getting that turf, and he's got that indoor. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It's probably the nicest indoor in the – I haven't been the softball
Wow.
one, but he's got it in top-notch. He redesigned it a little bit. And so he's done a lot of work, and so his dad helped him do most of it. So
here's the thing, though, and I'm a little biased because his daddy and he's one of my close friends. But I'm telling you right now, Jonathan Norris has done more for this community as far as sports goes. And he served on the county commission, so I mean, you could say he's done a lot for everybody, but especially in sports. The amount of money and stuff that he has donated or sold at a fraction of the cost to this county just because he wants this county to be represented well he should be honored for that, I guess is what I'm getting at.
I agree.
This is and he's a sponsor of this show, obviously, and I tell you, if you have any type of need whatsoever for, outdoor, power equipment or turf or any sports needs, you need to go to support Southern Landscape Supply. It's in Cookville, but it's a Smithville company.
We bought a lawnmower from him last year, and Colter delivered it.
Yeah, and that's the best part. He'll send Colter around to do all the work, which is even funnier. So, yeah.
I might to go over that. You mentioned turf. That'll look great in my front yard.
Yeah, he can fix you up.
It just, till the dog does what dogs do on the turf.
Yeah, you just got a broom for that.
Yeah, sweep it off. But we appreciate Southern Landscape Supply and Jonathan for being a sponsor. But you're right, Casey, for all they do. people don't understand that because they never seek credit for it.
Yep.
And you got to love them because of all that they do. And we appreciate that.
And the thing is, he's just one example of a bunch of folks that are behind the scenes.
Yes.
You think
Yep.
about that middle school team. Mark and Amanda, the things that they've done for this county, sports-wise especially, they ought to be honored. We ought to have a day a year where we just pull these people out and have a parade for them or something because
That's who should be your grand marshal at your Christmas parade.
That's right. You know, they do all this stuff behind the scenes. They don't seek any type of recognition. And there's a group of people like there's 10 or 15 I can name off the top of you think of all the people that volunteer for these boards and, clubs and things that just for unpaid, there's no recognition, there's no future political, there's nothing to it other than they just want to be helpful to the kids of this county. And I tell you, we hear a lot of bad stuff about, and it's all in the papers, that's what sells news, I guess. But boy, oh boy, I wish there was some way we could get all of these people recognized for all the things that they do, for us behind the scenes. It keeps me well balanced because we all get down. Sometimes we just see the bad stuff, but then if you know about this other group that's trying to and different individuals just trying to help, it helps you. So.
Absolutely, you hit the nail on the head with that, and we appreciate all these great hardworking folks that are behind the scenes, and just really appreciate you talk about Mark. I love going to middle school softball. Just watch him.
He faces more than Amanda and I do.
He does, man, and he's always encouraging the girls. If he sees a little something, he might say, "Hey, watch that or this," but he's just always right there, supporting every little thing they do. And it's so great to watch folks like that who genuinely care about these kids and what they're doing out there. We appreciate that. Is somebody missing from our group today?
He's at a soccer game.
I thought something seems a little off, but yeah, Coach Vance has been.
We missed the smartest person in the group.
Yeah. Coach Vance has been.
Hey man, I didn't know you were coming. I thought it was just going to be me. I started feeling like the Frank Wycheck of the show,
Well, we were headed to the UT game today. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I got to find something green to wear. But we're headed to the UT game, but the game got moved back to 7 o'clock. And then now we're just going to the game on Sunday. So I was like, I can be there. So I texted him this morning when the tournament got canceled. I said, we'll be there. So
yeah, I'm like, who's texting me at 6 o'clock in the morning? Nobody I know's up.
Yeah.
I knew I wouldn't wake you up, but I knew you'd be up.
You didn't wake me up either. I was slept right through it. So
I'll think of stuff, and I'm up before everybody even on Saturday morning typically, and I'll think of something. I'm like, I need to text the group this, and I'm like, oh, it's 4:45. They're like normal people. They're asleep.
Yeah.
So
I'll get it when I wake up. Mine's just on Do Not Disturb.
Yep.
I want to mention tennis. We hadn't got into them very much yet, but they get into the individual tennis. The portions of the tennis tournament this week in district, and they will start Monday at the Adams Tennis Complex over in Murfreesboro. We've got several student athletes that will be participating. Girls singles will get underway Monday at 9 a.m. Haley Howell from DeKalb County will play Paige Schrum of Macon County. That's kind of a play-in match, if you will, with the winner moving on to face top-seeded C.C. Schultz of Central Magnet. DeKalb County's got 2 representatives in girls singles. Casey Hale is the other. She is the number 3 seed in the girls bracket. She will play Hannah Pitts of Cannon County, who is the number 6. And again, that match also will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock. Girls doubles, the duo of Mia Bell and Jade Lester, the number 4 seed from DeKalb County, will play Monday at 9 against Johnson and McCullum of Central Magnet in a 4-5 matchup. And again, 2 teams represented, Candace Rico and Kaylee Horsch. I about forgot her name, the first name for a second, but they will be the number 2 seed, and they will await the winner of a Watertown Central Magnet matchup, and that match for them will be at 11 o'clock. girls action in doubles starting on Monday. Then boys, DeKalb County's got the top overall boys seed in the district tournament. Shout out to Lance Duke, the number 1 overall seed. He will meet the winner of a play-in match. Ansh Patel and somebody Beasley, it got cut off in the printer, of Watertown, will play for the right to play Lance in the what will be the quarterfinal round. Ethan Brown of DeKalb County is the number 3 overall seed. He will play Charlie Hurst of Central Magnet in the 3-6.
That's Jack Beasley.
You are
He
right.
actually goes to my church.
Okay, well, you know, so sorry, Jack.
I'm glad for you to make that correction.
So we're going to be well represented there. Boys doubles, a couple of teams there as well. Bradley Hale and Cameron Ramsey are the number 3 seed in boys doubles. They will play a group out of Central Magnet in the quarterfinal round. And also Boston Cantrell and Zane Starkey will be playing in the quarterfinals against a duo from Watertown. You missed Zane last week, but we did give him your message.
Did you? Good. He is the most interesting man on earth. So.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say that Kade becomes the new Bradley Hale that plays golf, and then he'll take up tennis next spring.
He could very well do it.
He'll be our country club kid.
Yeah. Yep. We got to, Brad's going to have to pass the torch to somebody. We got to have our country club person. So, but wishing the tennis team all the best. They've had a great year, and I really want to thank Bill Starkey a whole lot because he's been sending me stuff all season long. We've been able to track tennis more than we've ever been able to before. And it's one of those sports that kind of gets swept under the rug with baseball and softball getting a lot of recognition, you know.
Question, since Lance and Ethan finished first and third in the singles, does that mean they're not going to compete in the doubles?
They're not, no.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 doubles teams, Cantrell Starkey and Hale Ramsey were the 2 from DeKalb County. So, but Lance and Ethan could play in the final if they both make it there. That would be fun.
I would, if we're not playing softball, I would want to go see it. I want to see Ethan. Ethan is so he's so funny, gosh. And Lance, I know, is probably like his dad and very serious about it.
Oh,
and I would just love to see.
No.
Is he not?
No, he's very serious about tennis. I can give you that.
But anyway, if you get a chance, again, the Adams Tennis Complex, I think Bill told me they had like 14 courts over there or something. So it's a great big venue, and they're able to play a lot at once. But we wish our guys and gals a lot.
I'll tell you what,
luck.
if they end up playing each other, I'll bring air horns. Let's just all.
Yes, and cowbells.
If they play each other, let's commit right now. We're broadcasting that match.
It depends on when it is. If I'm playing softball, I can't.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do tennis on the radio.
Yeah. I told you about bringing air horns to the first tennis match, didn't I?
No.
Yeah, well, come from baseball and football, you think that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not so much in tennis, I come to find out.
We need to get one of those officials from, like, the French Open to be the official there and have them speak in French the whole time. Just make it, like, real uppity sounding. I like watching the French Open just for that because it's so funny listening to them just
Quiet,
talk.
please.
S'il vous plaît. All that, the one French word I know. Anyway, so.
Grey poupon, is that a French word?
Poop on what? Oh, me. So anyway, we talked a lot about baseball, softball, and the middle school level in the first segment. As we mentioned, high school baseball district tournament starts on Thursday. There's only 4 teams, so 1 plays 4, 2 plays 3. So DeKalb County, I assume, will play Watertown Thursday. Do we have a time, Daniel, yet? No time has been set yet.
Single or double?
Double elimination. So it'll be Thursday at Watertown. That's not far from here, obviously, so you can make the drive down there. Girls tournament site has not yet been determined, but most likely looking like it'll be Watertown as well. If it's not there, it will be Casey's home away from home in Macon County.
I made that trip this week.
You did?
Yeah, it was still as torturous as it always is. But it worked out well because Reed got in a little trouble, and I wanted some time alone with him. So that 5-hour drive back from Lafayette, that worked out real well for me. So
is Reed okay?
It was not his favorite trip. I can tell you that. So.
I can remember in high school, I think it was York that we were coming home from, and Daddy started as soon as I got in the car. He said, "Ah!" And I said, "Look,
if this is the way it's going to be home from every game, I'm going to start riding the bus home.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to come to Smithville and pick me up. So it's only a 20-minute drive.
I will say, though, the trip this time was much better. I only got behind 2 tractors going up there.
Well, and they're widening the road at some point.
They're widening the road where you turn north to go actually in to Lafayette.
Yeah.
So, the funny thing is, Trousdale or Hartsville's right there, Honestly, I think from Hartsville to Macon County to Lafayette, I think even that's a 3-hour drive.
It is. That's the terrible drive.
Yeah, it's 3 hours from everywhere.
You can make it to Trousdale in like 45 minutes. But
Joe Fortner was in West Tennessee, and he came from West Tennessee to Lafayette, and it took him 30 minutes longer than it did for us to get there. So, yeah.
Oh, Casey loves Lafayette. I do have some good news for you, though. When I found out, Kelly said that the softball tournament is going to be in all good. They have a diner up there with a hamburger.
Oh, I saw
Have you seen
this.
that?
Yeah.
It's like this big around.
Well, you need to send that to me and Amanda. Need to check. It was so funny Thursday. Marley rode up with us and she said, "Where are we eating at?" And Amanda said, "We're eating good if we win, and we're eating McDonald's if we lose." And Marley's back in the back seat going, "Yes," because she likes both of them.
Well, now keep talking because I'm going to find this. I got to find where it's at.
It's the truck burger or something.
It is, yes.
It is huge.
Okay, here it is. It is at the All Good Diner. Well, I don't need the video,
sound.
but there's the burger.
Oh yeah.
You're probably not going to see it on screen, but of course this is a video. But it's like huge, man.
It's as big as a plate.
Yeah.
It is really huge.
It's well, again, you probably can't see it on screen, but it's a ginormous hamburger.
Just look up All Good Diner
could you eat
on
that?
Facebook.
All Good Diner.
I could eat that.
Okay.
No,
you think you could?
Hey, listen, I'm willing to make that an on-air challenge too. By the way, I'll take this one for the team. I'll eat the hamburger. Okay.
Look, if we can make it to the championship game, we'll go get you the burger, and you can eat the burger during our game.
It can be y'all doing the game and nothing but me eating on that hamburger the whole time.
You can just sit there.
It's a 50 style diner. It's called the Rush Tow Truck Burger, and I was trying to find how. I don't even know if they've got the weight of the thing on there. It looks like it's about 10 pounds, but I guess it's one of those things. If you eat all of it, you get it for free, and if you don't, they charge you double.
I will be eating for free.
Okay.
We sold cows this week. I know how expensive those are.
So check that out if you're in All Good and grab you a big burger to eat. But going back to the Tigerettes for just a moment, they're closing out with a lot of games. And Kelly, you haven't played softball. I know, tournaments with softball. They played 4 games in one day in the past. I know in a tournament coming out of the losers bracket. Good, bad that they're playing so many games here right at the end of the season.
I think it's more of a challenge. Like, can y'all step up and hold this? I watched some of the game last night. I didn't get to stay for all of it. With the weather, they said it was going to rain.
Yeah.
So we had to go mow the churchyard. But they didn't look. Gordonsville is good. And that was going to be a tough competition, anyways. But they didn't look bad. They didn't look tired. They made some really good plays when I was there. I think Sophie Adcock on second went way into foul territory and caught a fly ball. So, they just got to clean up some errors. But, sometimes it's like get all those errors out right now before the tournament starts. I think Coach is looking to challenge them to get them ready for a tournament because there is 4 teams. But when those 4 teams, I'm probably betting that with them moving their tournament till next week, they're going to probably try to play it in 3 days. And that means if you do end up in the loser's bracket, you may be playing multiple games on a day. So he's going to have them prepared. And if so, they play, I think Monday's their last game, correct?
Tuesday against Cannon County.
And so then they're going to have 3 or 4 days off. So they'll be plenty rested when the tournament comes. And playing is better than practicing any day. At this point in the season, you'd rather just play than practice anyways.
Well, and we always talk about pitching, and softball's so much different than baseball, but they've been relying on 2 pitchers with Liliana and Kennedy, both seeing action. In fact, they've both been pitching in most of the games here down the stretch. You've got 2 arms. I mean, you get them out there and get them quite a bit of work as you get ready for the postseason, and you don't have to worry about throwing just one pitcher out there and, just wearing her completely out. So they do have that as kind of an option there, too. But good challenge today, Clay County. Again, 2 o'clock, they'll play a doubleheader, Central Magnet on Monday, starting at 5:30 with the 1986 team to be honored at 5 o'clock. And in Buchanan County Tuesday, we're planning a live stream of that game, by the way, if weather cooperates and all that good stuff. I think the plan could also be if it rains Monday, they could potentially move Central Magnet to Tuesday and then not play Buchanan County, but all that's still to be determined depending on all this rain that we're getting outside.
And they're saying it's going to be bad Monday night into Tuesday, so that,
Yeah, well, it was going to be bad Friday.
I know. It was going to be bad all today, too, so it's nice and sunny here in Smithville.
They have gone, the weather people have gone from not being able to predict snow to now they cannot predict rain either.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. All right, what have we missed? Is that pretty much everything?
Good health.
I threatened to do the old Bull Durham thing on for the high school team the other night. Did I tell you that?
No.
What's that?
I think we need we needed a rain out at some point in this. So it's like we'll sneak out there, turn the sprinklers on, Oh, there's a rain out. We can't play tonight.
Well, you're going to have to hide the tarps because they tarp the mound. I'm like, they were tarping it the other night. I was like, why in the world are you tarping it? It hadn't rained in 2 weeks. It needs some water. What are you
Yeah.
And Max is like, Mom, that's just my job. Just hush. I was like, well, it's not going to rain. I was like, why do you put that out?
Yeah.
Well, the season winding down, take the opportunity you can to get out. I'm going to have to work on the schedule a little bit before we get that posted tomorrow. Again, some things are still kind of up in the air schedule-wise. Now no baseball, and we can kind of go with that. But some things will be in flux based on if you win, you play here. If you lose, you play there, and stuff like that as well. So it's something we'll constantly be updating this week on the DC Blitz Facebook page. So follow.
And then it's funny, like it's all in these next 2 weeks, and then it's just all over.
And then it's all over.
There's nothing. See you in August.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, speaking of August, you went to the Lift-a-thon last night. We need to touch on that. I knew it was something I wanted to touch on.
That was fun. Man, that's pretty wild how they've first one I've actually went and watched out there. But that was pretty neat. There was a good crowd come out and watched all the boys kind of run through their drills and did the 40-yard times and all that. And had all the weights set up. They were doing all that. And, man, it was really good to see. There was a bunch of kids on the football team so far this year. So
good.
Tells me that Coach Shaw, they kind of started to buy into Coach Shaw. He hadn't, run many of them off yet, So, hey, it was a very positive thing get the season kind of, started because they'll start practice here in the next, 2 or 3 weeks now. So 3 weeks.
Spring practice getting underway, and any 40 times or weights that stood out? Did you get any numbers?
Man, I'm really sorry. I was trying to fix the sound system up there, and I was kind of underneath it most of the time. And I did get it fixed, and then watched a few of them and didn't realize. I kept hearing them say these times. It's like, well, how did he know what time it was? And it wasn't until I got home that they said, oh, yeah, they put it on the scoreboard up there. God, it's terrible.
Well, everybody at softball knew the exact moment you got the sound system fixed because everybody turned and looked for the music was going out.
Got it fixed. Yeah. Turned out if you turn all the power buttons on, really helps a lot.
That does. Yeah, makes a difference.
That's how I fix all my tech problems. I turn them off and turn back on.
Well, I unplugged first. That was my go-to thing. But what was the real sense of irony for me is that it was me trying to fix this sound. It's like I have no idea what any of that stuff is there.
So Maddox was pitching on Thursday. We were playing all good on Thursday. Jake had to work late. So we weren't going to be at the game. So I told my mom, I was like, here, I have an old cell phone. I was like, take my tripod and my old cell phone. And I was like, and record. I said, point the phone and just hit record, just like you were going to video it.
Right.
And I said, if you need any help, just ask Casey. And Casey messaged me. I was like, be on the alert. You might have to help my mom. And he was like, he goes, well, I'll help her. He says, but I don't know that asking me was the right person.
I was able to get the tripod open, all right? That was my contribution.
Oh, me. Well.
So I was like, daggum. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to train somebody. I'm going to train John Casey on how to do all this.
You don't have to train him. He knows more than I do right now.
Oh, me. Well, if you don't follow Blitz on Facebook, please do so. I know people are following all the time, and we appreciate that, the kind of feedback that we get. We try to put as much sports content out as I have time for, and I feel like I'm spending a lot of time putting out sports content. It's been busy here lately.
I'm glad you said that. I wanted to say this today. Man, for all of y'all that don't somehow realize this, Tom does all of the posts that's on Facebook. All of them. He writes all this stuff.
People call me and tell. I'm like, okay, thank you.
I've had that before. I was like, come on, really? You know me? Okay.
Hey, we're a group. I ain't taking all the credit for that.
But I want to tell you something. That thing you put out on the '86 Tigerette team. That was really great.
Oh, I
mean,
that
is, and it was, how long did that take you? Like 10 hours to write all that stuff?
No, not really.
That was really good. And I know all the Tigerettes appreciated that. And wow, man, you have a real gift. I told you, I said, I don't know how he's not working for Sports Illustrated.
Well, I appreciate that. Funny, the other night, Coach Bond, who's not on Facebook, of course, he was part of that first team.
Coach Bond's not on Facebook?
Shocking, ain't it?
But I think he had Jeremy Hass's phone, and he's reading the article. And I'm just sitting here waiting because I know he's going to nitpick every single thing I probably got wrong in this. But he actually didn't. I was surprised. He didn't, he complimented after the fact, but I'm sitting here thinking, he was there. I was, in diapers.
Now he has come,
I don't remember all that.
He's come to a few. I was told him, I was like, I was 5. He's come to a few of our softball games, and he's like, good job. And I'm like, I'm just waiting. I'm like, okay, and what? And he doesn't. He hasn't had a. But most of the time, Amanda and I have tried twice to go talk to him. But as soon as our game's over, like I walked out of the dugout to go get something and come right back. And I was like, oh, Coach Bunn's out there. We need to go talk to him. And he's gone.
Yeah.
Like, he's gone. And I was like, I guess we didn't do anything too bad. He didn't have anything to tell us.
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, just
But that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, and you said back in the first of the season, like, do you really want to? And I was like, yes. Like, the only way to get better is to learn from somebody with experience. And we even had practice, and I was like, we're going back old school. I said, we're going to pull out a Coach Bond thing. So Coach Bond always, hoping nobody that we play against hears this, but when we always played, if he was going to steal, he was going to put you, if you had a pretty good catcher, he was going to put you on the left side and tell you to fake bunt. And so you got kind of in the catcher's way. So we do that the other night, and my batter actually butts the ball. And she got to first base, and I was like, what were you supposed to do? She goes, I don't know, but she told me to bunt left-handed. I said, no, she didn't. I was like, and we went over this in practice 2 times. I was like, Amanda, you're just going to have to call this the Bond play. I was like, you're just going to tell them we're running the Bond play.
Oh, man. But, if you like keeping up with DeKalb County Sports, follow us on Facebook. We do our best to keep you as up to date as possible on what's going on, especially with the postseason here and things changing on a pretty much day-to-day basis. We'll try our best to keep you informed about that. That's all I got today. Casey, anything before we wrap up and go home?
I don't know. I sure am thinking about getting those chicken biscuits up there.
It's time for lunch now.
Yeah.
Get you a taco.
We announced it.
Get you a taco.
Yeah. Oh, just in case somebody tuned in at the last minute, like some folks probably do, to get the Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Week. We did announce it earlier because she was here, Caroline Driver of the DeKalb Middle School.
I was standing over there talking to her dad. I don't even know if her daddy knows.
Probably not. Probably not. But
way to go, Caroline.
Congratulations to Caroline. We've got so many worthwhile student athletes that get nominated each week, and our fans, we appreciate them voting. I say fans, we don't have fans. The people that they're the kids' fans is what they are, because they vote every week.
It's the DC Blitz Nation.
The Blitz Nation. I like that. We're going to get shirts made up with that. Blitz Nation, and we appreciate all that. We will have, of course, our award show coming up at the end of the year, probably just about 3 weeks away, something like that. So we'll announce.
What are we doing? I hear I'm supposed to do something that it's for soccer for that.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Coach Noakes and see what
is it score on him, because I think I could do that.
It may be him stopping or you stopping him from scoring on you?
Oh, I could definitely do that.
I don't know. We'll figure something out. We got to have something for sure. But
just so you know, Coach Noakes, I am down for this challenge. I don't even know what it is. I am all in.
We're eating a Thursday night after we won. We stopped by Texas Roadhouse and eat. Like I told you, we was going to eat either good or McDonald's. And here comes Coach Noakes in, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" He didn't even have a game. He was just in Cookville. I was like, "All right."
The funny thing is, he didn't know what he was doing there.
He was carrying a kid around.
Oh gosh, Kelly, anything before we wrap up?
No, we're excited about getting into tournament time. So if you can come out and watch. If not, you can follow on Game Changer. We usually stream our games live, so you can watch that way.
All right. I always encourage you to get out and watch our student athletes, support our teams, and enjoy these next couple of weeks because it's going to be over with. And like Casey said, it'll be over till August. So get out and enjoy it.
You can go to rec ball fields and watch all kinds of softball.
Yeah, we got. Don't forget about our youth league baseball and rec soccer is going on a few more weeks.
I have an idea for the last show. It just hit me.
Oh no.
We're going to run it, and Daniel and Lee are going to be the show.
The show. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'll volunteer to take care of the technical stuff.
Okay.
It'll be great.
See, you guys don't have anything to worry about. We won't be on the air.
Yeah.
Look, I'll just stream it from my phone.
Yeah.
I know how to do that.
Yeah.
All right. I want to thank you for tuning in for this week's edition of the DC Blitz. Thanks to DeKalb West Baseball and DeKalb Middle School Golf for coming out to be with us. Special thanks to KFC Taco Bell for hosting us each week. And as always, our sponsors, can't do this without you. Thank you so much. In particular, DeKalb County Insurance, our title sponsor each and every week. Thank you so very much. For Casey Midget and for Kelly Pybert, I'm Tom Duggan for DC Blitz saying so long till next week.